Tara, this is the president's 7th visit to Texas this year. What do you make of the visit to Apple?
I think a little bit of what Matt was saying was that really Apple chose to manufacture the Mac Pro here in Austin because they were able to cut a deal with the administration. Now, this is Trump's 7th visit to the state, and that is no coincidence as we lead up to 2020 that his visits have slowly increased every year, and that he is really trying to cling on to our state here in Texas. What we know is that progressives are building power in our state, and every time Trump visits, we see a re-energizing of progressives here. This includes people who believe that health care is a human right. This includes people who know that we shouldn't be caging children at our border. This includes people who have hope for our future and know that it'll take every voter to get us there in 2020. So we have a lot to look forward to for the next election.
Matt, how much of a battleground state do you think Texas will be in 2020? Will it be a battleground state?
Well, the big question is whether Texas will perform as it did in 2018 when Beto O'Rourke lost by 2.6% statewide, but a number of Democrats won down ballot, or whether it will perform like it did in 2016 when President Trump won by 9%. Republicans are preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. We're working to register 2 million new Republican voters over the next year. That's an effort the state party and a number of other folks are leading on that we're involved in here in Austin. Look, there's going to be a lot of competition in Texas. I'm happy to predict that President Trump will win Texas by a good margin. I believe Senator John Cornyn will win re-election by an even larger margin. But we have significant races down ballot. The battle for the Texas House is at stake. We have at least one key state Senate race. We're going to have probably 8 competitive congressional seats. So there's a lot going on. I just want to correct a couple things that were said by my friend here. Number one, the cages began in the Obama administration, not in the Trump administration. So that's one thing the left oftentimes forgets to point out. The line that health care is a human right. No, health care is a service. If you're going to make it a human right, you have to force someone to perform that service. And that's going to affect the economics of health care and providing health care for doctors and health care providers. We all want to reduce the cost of health care and make it more available to more people. But I think you have to have basic understanding of economics.
We are just about out of time. Tara, final thought.
Absolutely. Every time we see Trump come to Texas, this is his first visit to Austin since he's been in the White House. We see this re-energizing of voters again. We know that this has been a long-time trend. We know that Texas is a battleground state, and the data from every single race, from every single point that we've seen, points towards a blue Texas in 2020.
All right. Tara, Matt, thank you both for coming in and sharing your perspectives with us tonight.
Thank you.